I'd agree with that. I think there's at least 14 fires going on around the Pacific Northwest. We've got this larger fire out here by Chico, and there's a lot of smoke across the entire region as well. The good news is not only are we cooling down, but the conditions across the west are cooling down a little bit as well. And of course, we've got a number of fires around our region as well, including the Apache fire and several going in Kern County right now. Okay, what about the Apache fire? It is producing quite a bit of smoke, and we've had quite a bit of westerly wind, but as conditions change overnight tonight, some of that smoke is probably going to sneak into much of the eastern part of Santa Barbara County, so something to just note there. And all those fires, the Pacific Northwest, thus far, quite a bit of the flow has been out of the west and out of the north, so a lot of that smoke is staying up here in the region, and you can see even drifting into places like western North Dakota. Here's a look at 805 webcams live. The marine clouds are out there. Other cameras are showing us a lot of low cloud cover. Yeah, as Richard and I were talking about a little bit earlier outside, is it going to be a weekend to hit the beach? I think all of them are. I don't think that the forecast sometimes stops people from coming here. And again, it is going to be like this. We're going to be fighting that marine cloud cover essentially all weekend long. If anything, it looks to be more expansive than it is now. So these advisories were going to drop. The excessive heat in the interior and the heat advisory for the coastal valleys once things ease off tonight. The low clouds are out there. Again, we have that pocket right there, that little hole there. That's what we just showed you at 805 webcams live. Was the clearing spot. Okay, in the interior, temperatures probably failing to reach 100 degrees. In fact, these numbers in the afternoon in the low to mid 90s, average. We haven't been average for a while this month. I've got some posts on my social media about that. Check it out. Beaches in and out of cloud cover, especially in the afternoon. Lower 60s for some of the cooler beaches. The better beaches like Avila, the places that clear out, probably just upper 60s and low 70s. Coastal valleys might see intermittent afternoon cloud cover as well as the marine deck continues to enhance itself. So low to mid 70s there. Places that have been in the 80s and 90s the last couple of days. And South Coast low to mid 70s in the forecast. 8 to 14 is interesting. We're in this little buffer zone while much of the west is going to be blazing hot to begin August. And we will have to watch monsoonal moisture trying to sneak in here from the south. Again, our model's probably underdoing the amount of cloud cover here, and look what it is advertising. A lot of development of low clouds, even on Friday afternoon into Friday night, making Saturday an even cooler day than Friday across the area. So this is pretty interesting to look at what's happening here. And it's all because we've got this southwesterly flow here developing. This is always a mild flow across the west. It's much different than these big arcing ridges of high pressure. And again, it's also going to hold off the monsoon that we've been watching all week long, this thunderstorm opportunities and all of that. So 94 for Paso Robles, 78 Santa Barbara, 76 in SLO. Beaches, though, just low to mid 60s would be it. Like I said, I think Avila probably lower 70s. 5 cities, low 60s at the beaches, mid to upper 60s, even low 70s into some of the valleys. Santa Ynez Valley closer to 90, Cuyamba Valley closer to 100. And there's my extended forecast. Temperatures going all the way down to 83 Sunday, which is about 10 degrees under the average until returning to the triple digits later next week. Santa Maria, Santa Barbara also very mild for the weekend. Updated 5.